I don't know how to start off this video. I don't know in the slightest. In all honesty, what do you guys have to say about this? Because, like, okay, do you think Garp is gonna die? I mean, I always had a hint, a feeling that he was gonna die at some point in the series, but at the same time, I do kind of wonder, is he gonna be all right? I don't know. He's taken. I mean, hey, Sabo took it. Like, Emu pierced him. And Sabo, he's like living and stuff, right? Yeah, man, he be alright. He is alright. Garp will be alright. Yeah, man. Welcome back to One Piece, ladies and gentlemen. Chapter 1087, Battleship Bag. Chapter 1087 is one chapter before 1088, and I made a theory saying that Carrot would show up in 1088, and will I fail? Probably. I might fail, but I'm gonna push forward through it, and we're gonna see where we're gonna go with this. But anyways, I jacked up the intro. Hi, I'm Vagabond Kana. So the chapter just starts off with a bang by just having Garp chuck San Juan Wolf into the ocean. I was like, okay, well, that's one heck of a banger right there. Okay. We just started off guns blazing, apparently. So, turns out, Garp versus Aokiji turned into Garp versus everybody on the goddamn island, including the island itself. So that is, yeah, man. Of course, Kobe and the other guys help him out, like Prince Groose. They help him out in the fight. But Garp is doing the most, obviously, because it is Garp. But we also find out his bounty that Cross Guild had put on him, and he has the same bounty as the admirals. He has 3 stars, which is 3 billion berries. Sorry, I said 3 stars. I meant to say 3 crowns. This isn't GTA. But we come to find out that Battleship Bag is actually a game that Garp and Aokiji used to play back when Aokiji was a little bit younger, when he was like an upstart, right? Aokiji would beg for Garp to train him, and eventually Garp agreed to train him. And so, by training, they punched battleships. These battleships acted as sandbags. They had a rule. No devil fruit powers, no hockey. Just pure, raw strength. And Aokiji's like, well, I don't have hockey anyway, so it's whatever. It's like I can't use it anyway, so yeah, I guess we're good. So this was before even Aokiji had hockey, according to OP scans, if I read that correctly. We gotta wait for the officials, so take that with a little bit of grains of salt. But in this flashback, Garp was like, oh, my son became a revolutionary. No, my grandson wants to become a pirate. I will not allow any of these things. Now Kiji's like, that doesn't sound like it's my problem. What the heck? But that's all we really get of the flashback. It's not really too much to it. It's not a lot to the flashback. But anyways, when we get to the fight, Garp is just taking out everybody. He's just sending everybody flying. Like, take Vasco Shot, for example. Vasco Shot comes along, he's like, I'm gonna burn this guy. So he drinks some liquor and he blows a large flame at him. And then Garp just looks at it and he's like, okay. And he grabs their men and blocks the flame with their men. With the Blackbeard Pirates men. And I'm just like, wow. That was violent. Garp, what in the world? But essentially, long story short, we get to a point where they're starting to evacuate. Everyone's getting off. Like all the captives are saved, and some of the extra Marines are saved. And so Garp, Kobe, and some of the named characters, I can't think of the names right now. They're basically like, okay, let's go ahead and go. But then Aokiji shows up and is like, Garp, I said I wasn't gonna let you go. And Garp's like, oh, you still good? You wanna go, Aokiji? Okay, let's get it. So Kobe sees a classic damsel in distress, not a trap whatsoever. And then, it turned out to be a trap. Kiryu then comes in to stab Kobe, but then Garp pushes Kobe out the way and ends up taking the stab. At this point, he is weakened. Now Garp says, oh no, he wanted to stab me. He wanted to stab me. He definitely knew I was gonna come in and save you. That's what the plan was. According to OP scans, just saying. Then after that, Garp takes a dump on Shiryu. And then Aokiji comes in and they both punch each other so hard that they create an explosion. After this, Garp is found lying on the ground, and Avala Pizarro goes, you think I'm just gonna let you guys escape? I'm tired of hearing, Blackbeard did this, Blackbeard did that. Blackbeard has commanders too. I, the captain of the 4th ship of the Blackbeard pirates, Avala Pizarro, shall be known across the world as the guy who took down Garp and Kobe. And he basically extends his hand away from the island to reach the ship so he can basically crush it. It ends on a cliffhanger there. But to be honest, I don't have, I mean, that's the end of the chapter, but to be honest, I don't have a lot of words for this chapter because, you know, I mean, it was decent. You know, it's finally good to get back in the groove of One Piece, but I actually do want to see the continuation of this. Where will this lead? Garp is in a terrifying spot right now, but granted, I mean, we kind of saw that this was possibly going to happen. Yeah, because I didn't think that Garp was just going to show up, beat the crap out of these guys, and then just leave. Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. I'm sorry. Because it's just, for story purposes, the Blackbeard pirates, you know, they need to continue on. And Garp he has shown that he's stronger than them. So, you know, this is a decent topic for power scalers, but I just want to see where the story's gonna go for this point on, right? But I mean, it's a decent chapter. It doesn't get me super hyped. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to be like hyped. I'm not. I just want to see what more is going to happen. And because we all know that at Egghead Island, Blackbeard is showing up. I'm not sure if it's gonna be Blackbeard and everybody or just Blackbeard himself and a few of his men, Blackbeard and a few good men. But we gotta see. But anyways, that's it for the chapter, guys. But anyways, moving on to our Carrot Opium session. So this Carrot Opium session, I'm gonna keep extremely short. Because I just released a video. If you want your carrot fix, this video, the comparing Straw Hats video, it's right there. All right. But essentially speaking, I do want to say that I'm not going to do this until 1089. I'm going to stop at 1088 because I thought about it. I was like, why go till 1089? Because 1088 is my theory of when Carrot will show up. Not join the crew, just straight up, just show up. Like, we need to continue something involving Carrot around that time. That's what I think. Will I be wrong? I am starting to somewhat think that I will be wrong. And I am going to have another chapter 1058 situation in which nothing happens and I get completely screwed. Like I said plenty of times before, Oda has had a track record of doing something that involves Sulong and Carrot in the 88 chapter. So 888, Carrot showed up and her Sulong was shown. 988, a bunch of minks. I mean, Carrot was in that chapter too, but a bunch of minks, you know, that's when they all attack Kaido and Kaido's army, really. That's when they attack Kaido's army in Sulong form. So 1088, maybe third time he'll do it again. Or maybe we're done. It depends. But this is the time where I'm just going to be like, look, I have talked about Carrot enough. I have. And I know a lot of people watch my content specifically just for Carrot. I mean, I appreciate those of you who don't just look at the Carrot content. I know who you are. I'm very thankful for you. I'm also thankful for you guys who watch my stuff involving Carrot. But all in all, I've talked about this enough. So once we get to chapter 1088, if Carrot doesn't show up, that's one more Carrot Opium session. You might as well call that a Carrot Copium session because I'm going to be coping. I might just straight up call that the Carrot Copium session straight up because I'm going to be upset that I was wrong on this theory. But you know what? After 1088, I am not going to mention Carrot again. I am literally going to go out of my way to avoid mentioning Carrot because I've talked about it enough. I really have. And so after 1088, that's going to be it. I will talk about Carrot when she shows up or when she's mentioned. But I'm not, you know, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing this. So, you know, if I'm wrong next chapter, I look forward to getting roasted. If someone wants to roast me or not, probably not going to roast me. I'm probably going to get nothing. But if it does happen, it happens. But I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next chapter. Please, Mr. Oda, Mr. Goda, please just give me something. Give me some breadcrumbs, something, god dang. I gotta see this rabbit. I gotta see a continuation of her story because you can't tell me you really ended off on that. But I probably won't even give up on Carrot joining the crew even if she doesn't show up in 1088. I just won't talk about her that much on the channel anymore. And that's just how that's just how it's gotta be until we see her again. Because just wow. Anyways, guys, that's it for this Carrot Opium session. It's a beautiful day outside and I want to go out and touch some grass. So, guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Come and join the Vagabond's journey. I'm Vagabond Kana, And with all that being said, Vagabond gone.